He wanted energy, brother.
How's that?
What you gonna do when we come for you, brother?
Brady pissed me off today.
Well, guess what? Wake up, brother.
I'm
Macho man.
fully awake. Fully awake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm fully awake too. I had a nice long sleep.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours ago, you were knocking on my door.
Yeah, anyways. Next topic. Let's go.
Next
Get to
topic.
it.
Alright, let's talk about some boxing that happened over the weekend.
Oh,
You're going to have to pronounce these people's names.
Alright, so on Friday night we had the light heavyweight unification. I know their names, but you don't need to show me. The light heavyweight unification bout between Alexander Gvozdyk and Artur Beterbiev.
Mm-hmm.
Gvozdyk was a slight favorite. It was pretty much a 50-50 fight. And Beterbiev knocks him out in the 10th.
Oh, shit.
He was behind in the cards. I had him up, actually, in the cards, but he was down 2-1 on the judges. Hell of a fight. Could have been a fight of the year contender if I think it went the whole way.
Yeah.
It was a great fight. I think it raised both their stocks, but I don't know if Gvozdyk will be the same. He got beat pretty bad in the last two rounds. Rounds 9 and 10, he took a hell of a beating.
Yeah.
It's too bad because, as you saw last week, we posted on Instagram. I met him and his trainer, Teddy Roach, the Boxing Hall of Famer, at the Boxing Hall of Fame last year, and it was a good time. They're good people. I was really pulling for them. I was hoping they were getting it done.
You feel different when you meet a fighter.
I know. It's weird.
It's
weird.
like a connection. It's like now you'd love Tarver.
Exactly. He's a good dude, too, man. He made me laugh.
There you go. And he gave you his time.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this weekend's UFC. His favorite fighter fight?
Yeah, start with that.
I'll take that out.
No, just go.
Can't get up in the middle of it. Alright, we had Dominic Reyes versus Weidman's main event, but we're going to start off with Macy Barber.
The future?
The future.
She annoys me, man.
Really? She's a little bit thicker than a Snicker, though.
She's not bad, but she can fight her ass off, but she just frustrates me because of the way she talks. Like, nobody wants to see you fight Paige Van Zandt, man. Like,
I know.
No one wants to see that.
I know. But she looked good.
She did look good. I was kind of upset she beat a Canadian, which sucked.
Yeah.
Shout out to Niagara Falls. Shout out to whatever her name was.
Absolutely. Shout out to Joe Lozon, man.
I hope he doesn't retire.
I know.
He looked good.
He looks shredded.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem like he has like brain damage or anything. So
The guy looked like he was the best shape of his life. Like, he actually striking looked good.
the dude that he fought, though, I mean, where'd they find him?
I was getting annoyed that they were calling him PSP or they were calling him JSP. It's not like GSP, but they're calling him JSP.
Who? Joe Lozon?
Yeah, that's his name. No, the guy who's fighting, Robertson.
Okay.
He's
one of those contender bums, man. Like he's irrelevant. He's like 7-3 coming into the fight.
Yeah.
Like, he's nobody.
And they were like, he's a really good fighter.
But Joe Lozon, if you go out, that's probably the best way you could go out. You're in your hometown. You dominate in like a minute and 20 seconds or something.
Oh, shit. I need my inhaler.
Oh, okay, Eddie. Greg, you alright, bud?
Alright.
You gonna make it? You got your asthma?
I don't know if I'll make it through this podcast.
The Prince of War, is he gonna survive?
Oh, very energized. Gotta go.
Okay, I mean, he didn't, in his defense though, he asked the commission, and the commission told him he could use it.
I don't know if that was a commitment.
He did, like Dana White, like it's like
But it's not
confirmed all that. But point being, when have you ever seen someone use anything in the corner besides water or like Gatorade or something?
You think it's cheating?
100% it's cheating.
It's air, right?
No, it's not air. It's things that open up your lungs so you can breathe better.
Did you think it helped him?
It's improving his oxygen capacity. 100% it helped him. It's in it. You're not using it to hurt you. You're using it to help you. What do you mean?
It's true.
I don't know. I think he didn't know, but it's definitely wrong. Like, he shouldn't have done it. It's pretty obvious. But in the history of combat sports, have you ever seen anyone use anything in the corner before?
Not except Greg Hardy.
I've never seen that. Okay, the one time I seen Aaron Pryor back in like the 80s, his trainer gave him like a special water bottle that was like supposed to be laced with like cocaine or something. But guess what happened? They were forced to fight again. I'm pretty sure it was a no contest. So,
But I don't want to see that fight again.
I don't know. Sasoli looked good.
For those short
I like Sasoli though. Like, I mean, if he could do something other than throw a straight overhand left, he would have something. He's one trick pony, but He hurt Hardy a few times.
Oh, yeah. At the end?
I had him winning the third round for sure.
Oh, the third round he won, yeah.
It was a good fight. The second round was close.
Yeah.
Hardy definitely started off strong. But Hardy's improving as well.
Yeah.
But he's not.
He saves his knockout Nagano.
See, knockout Ngannou, Derek Lewis, Steve Big.
Yeah, right.
Bro, come on now.
I would like to see those fights, though.
Reese was telling me that he would handle this man if he had a 6-month training camp. He said, or a 3-month training camp. He said, give me time, I promise you I'll bury this guy.
That's hilarious. Shout out to Reese.
Shout out to Big Reese.
Get those alfalfa sprouts.
I mean, he's not going to do any worse than Sasali would.
That's true. He's a bum. Give him something. Give him like Stefan Struve.
I mean, I think they have to run it back, man. It's a no contest. What else do you do?
They won't run it back.
So what else do you do? What do you do with them?
Next fighters.
Next fight. Okay, well, neither of them should move in the rankings. So just stay
No one's in the rankings.
So, okay.
If
True.
Greg Hardy's in the rankings,
Yeah, they're not. Neither in the top 15. That's true.
But Greg Hardy should fight Stefan Struve.
He'd probably kill Stefan Struve.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Struve would handle him.
Nah, Struve's chainy as fuck.
You're talking about a 7-foot man, though, who's been experienced.
Next.
All right, we got Greg Hart. I mean, not. Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stevens, which I'm pissed about because it should have been a 5-round fight.
It was just getting warmed up, man. It was just getting good.
How about Jeremy Stevens' chin?
I thought he was going to stop in that second round bad.
He's so tough.
And then he comes back and wins the last minute and a half of the second round.
Yeah.
Yair looked great in the first 8 minutes of the fight.
Yeah.
Like, phenomenal.
Yeah.
It would even, the second round, I was close to giving it a 10-8. And then Jeremy fought back to a 10-9.
Yeah.
Jeremy definitely lost the first 2 rounds, though.
Oh, for sure.
And then he almost 10-8 Yair in the third round.
Yeah.
It was by far the most dominant round of the fight. He had him against the fence the whole time, landing elbows. Like, he split Yair's face open.
Yeah. They got to run it back.
I would say run it back, but it's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, I would love to see the trilogy. That's weird to say the trilogy when they fought 3 rounds.
That's a fight that could go to 4.
100%. I would love to see it, but they're not going to do it because they want...
Who would win over a 5-round fight, though? You know, Stevens.
You can't say that, man. You can't say that because Yair has a chance as long as the fight starts standing on their feet, which every round does, he always has a chance. Because we saw in the stand-up, it wasn't even close. He was destroying Jeremy. Mm-hmm. He definitely has a chance. His gas tank was getting low, but his creativity makes him dangerous.
He's fast, eh?
Yeah, those weird kicks and shit.
What the hell?
I favored Jeremy in 5 rounds for sure, and I favored Yair in 3. Mm-hmm. But you can't say, "Oh my god," because what we just saw, Yair definitely wins. I mean, Stevens definitely wins in 5. You can't say that. Like it was a 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
Main event.
What could you say? I thought Weidman was gonna do something.
No, you didn't. You said Weidman was gonna get knocked out.
Well, I was watching it.
Well, you told me last week Weidman was gonna get knocked out.
No, I thought Dominic Reyes was saying, while I was watching it, though, he got it down.
Yeah.
And then he gets tapped with
a nice straight left, I think.
Yeah, but
Reyes is a southpaw, isn't he?
Yeah, but he just. It's hard to say now that Weidman's a good win because his chin is so bad.
That being said, he did beat Kelvin Gastelum by submission.
But he's a lot bigger than Kelvin.
Okay, and Israel's a lot bigger than both of them.
Weidman's bigger than Israel.
Thicker, I guess, yeah. But
I thought Weidman was bigger than Dominic.
Like thicker, yeah. Okay, but I mean, Israel's big, man. Let's not play around here.
Not really, but
what was I gonna say? Where was I going with this? Okay, Weidman. Post-fight interview, man. That was worse than the fight. His post-fight interview just made me cringe.
I'll be back stronger.
I'll be back, guys. This is a sport we're in. I'll be back stronger. How many times can you say that? With us just turning a blind eye like, oh, it's a bad performance. Oh, it's a bad performance. Jacare, you were winning the fight. You get knocked out.
Who else?
Romero, you're winning the fight. You get knocked out. Musasi was a competitive fight. I don't know if he was winning it, but it was competitive.
I had him winning. Get
knocked out. Dominic Reyes didn't even start. You got knocked out. You didn't win any moment of the fight.
The first minute, yeah.
I mean, he got back right back to his feet though. Like, okay, cool. Weidman, this is all that you have left in the sport. You fight Luke Rockhold for a loser is never allowed to say the words mixed martial arts again. Match. The winner, you can stay in the sport. The loser, you can't even talk about it. I don't want to hear you talk about it anymore. That's it. No more. I'm sick of seeing these guys they have this name. So it's like, oh, cool, throw them in the main event. They're like, they're relevant. You're not relevant. This isn't 2013, man.
Mm-hmm.
No one, like, you're not who you once were, as bad as it to say.
He's 35.
Not that you should, I'm not saying you should retire, like...
Step down in competition.
Stop with this, man. Stop acting like you're something that you're not. You got a name off of Anderson Silva, who broke his leg. Like, come on.
Well, the first fight.
There's a fluke to that, too.
No,
Let's be honest.
No, name 1 minute of the fight that Silva was winning.
He wasn't even throwing back.
He was not winning a fight. The second round, I watched the first round of the second fight.
And on that note, what do we got?
All right. What's next for Weidman?
What do you got?
All right, we got some fights this weekend, boys. We got your boy.
Who?
Ben Askren.
Yeah, not my
All right,
boy.
it's Maia versus Askren this week. Grappler versus grappler.
UFC Singapore. I think it's a decent co-main event too, isn't there?
Michael Johnson. So Stevie Ray.
I don't know who that is.
He's a decent fighter, but it's a pretty bad card. So we're not gonna. It's a whole bunch of necks.
Okay. Who you got in the main event?
I got well, I want to talk about Michael Johnson versus Stevie Ray. Michael Johnson should get a decision over him.
I think Johnson gets knocked out.
He's going back to lightweight. I think he'll have more power. So he looked good at lightweight, but he just lost the main competition.
I'm taking Stevie Johnson by knockout.
Stevie Johnson.
I love
Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray.
Stevie
Ray.
Damian Maia versus Ben Askren. Now this is interesting.
It's gonna be such an ugly fight to watch, man.
You think so?
Oh, it's gonna be...
Could you imagine Damian Maia by knockout?
It's possible. He's got better hands than Askren does. Askren's hands are cringy, man.
I think you're gonna see third round submission, arm triangle choke Ben Askren.
I'm gonna go with Askren split decision.
Really?
I think it's just gonna be a weird grappling match where like no one can really advance or anything.
And
I will not be watching it.
you won't be?
No.
You're not gonna be waking up at 9 a.m.?
That's when it's on.
Yeah.
True, that Singapore card. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good on that.
All right, and then we got October 26th, right?
Yeah.
It's October 26th?
Yeah, that's this Saturday.
All right, we got two Bellator cards.
What do you got?
We got Bellator 231 and 232. So we got Mir versus Nelson.
Is this a rematch?
It is when Frankie Edgar, or not Frankie Edgar, what the hell?
Mir?
Frank Mir destroyed Roy Nelson.
I think Roy Nelson knocks him out.
Roy Nelson will get the knockout in this fight. We also got...
Who knows if Frank Mir will even get knocked out? You might tap the punches or some shit again.
It is a good card overall, though. So
Who
I'm
else
not gonna next this whole thing. We got Jack Hager versus
You see my
Damon
face?
Gilbert.
You see my face?
Jack Hager.
Okay. Versus We the People. Versus who?
Anthony Garrett.
Okay.
We got Kevin Ferguson Jr.
Like little slice?
Little slice.
Alright.
We got some Beck Rollins making her debut.
Beck Rollins. Why do I know that name?
She was that girl with tattoos all over.
Oh,
She
yeah.
fought bare knuckle. She's a bare knuckle champion right now.
Jesus.
We got Ed Ruth.
Ooh.
And we got Phil Davis.
They're going against each other?
No. We got Ed Ruth is a welterweight.
True.
Phil Davis is fighting Carl Abrechtson.
And who's Ed Ruth? Who's Phil Davis fighting?
I just said
Okay, who's Ed Ruth fighting?
a bum.
A bum?
Yeah, a whole bunch of necks.
I mean, you got a bunch of guys fighting cans. Like, a bunch of guys
But that's
fighting
what Bellator does. They
soup cans.
Phil Davis will lose a fight. They'll give him a can
Why isn't Phil Davis ever fighting for the title?
or can because he lost to Bader twice.
They fought twice?
Yeah,
I only fought once.
no,
It was
once
a terrible
in
fight.
UFC.
Oh, right. Once in the UFC, true.
He's just a bad style. Well, it's horrible.
Were they hyping that up as Bader versus with like a rematch? Were they hyping it up as a rematch?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I like when they do that. And just like they did with the Musasi and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Machida. They should.
They definitely should.
Good card this week too. On Saturday, we got Nick Newell. He's fighting quick.
Mr. One Arm.
So yeah, didn't he just fight about a month ago?
Yeah.
He signed a new contract
Yeah.
fighting
He
Manny
was on
Monroe.
he was on a one fight contract. Now they give him a multi fight.
Vitaly Minikov versus Javi Ayala.
Javi Ayala.
Yeah.
Minikov should win now.
Yeah, Minikov should win.
Yeah.
Paul Daly versus Saad Awad. And Saad Awad just took this fight yesterday.
Sadawad's getting knocked out.
Yeah.
But respect to him.
Yeah. And I've got Rory McDonald versus Douglas Lima, which I'm pretty hyped
It's
for.
a solid card. I like that one.
Solid Bellator. I like how they're doing these double cards.
See, I don't. I think they should stack one and then really shove it up the UFC's ass when they have a pay-per-view.
They need more pay-per-views.
Like, no, like, okay, do a free card on the weekend that the UFC's doing a big pay-per-view and just stack it with everybody instead of having it Friday, Saturday. Because then people will be like, oh, I got a good card here for free. Why pay for the pay-per-view? Shove it up their ass.
Get some, yeah.
Because are you kidding me? Lima versus McDonald 2? That's an amazing fight. I've been waiting for this fight for like 2 months.
It's going to be a good fight.
The Red King is getting smashed.
I wouldn't say that.
I think Lima knocks him out, man.
All right.
I hope Lima knocks him out, which is unfortunate because McDonald's a fellow Canadian. But I mean, I like Lima. I like the way the man fights.
Are you feeling the energy in here?
No, but I was looking at the odds for this fight, and Lima's the favorite, which is crazy.
It's because Rory's all fucked up and he's on all the Fruity Loops.
Rory was a significant favorite in the first fight, though,
Yeah.
so it's interesting.
We got Shakir Stevens in this fight. Talk about this.
So Shakur's taking on, I believe his man's name is Gonzalez, in his first chance at a title. So that's historic. Hopefully Shakur gets it done. I think it's in his home state of New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. I think that's on Saturday night on ESPN Plus. So what time is the Bellator on? Is it on Saturday?
It'll be on at 10, the main card.
Okay, and then so you got UFC early, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Bellator and boxing late. And then there's another card I want to talk about. This.
Chisora versus Price and Prograis versus Taylor.
So Derek Chisora, the heavyweight savage, is taking on David Price, who's like 6'9", one of like the Britain's best heavyweights.
The baseball player?
No, not the
He's
baseball.
coming back?
Yeah, no, different.
Boom run!
Different Price. The Price that knocked out Dave Allen about 2 months ago. Which is going to be an interesting fight. I think Chisora will knock him out with some body work and then come up top with an overhand and finish it off. And then in the main event, you got an amazing fight. It's too bad, sorry, that Parker pulled out of the Chisora fight because that was going to be an all-action war. And then the main event, you got Regis Prograis, the American champion, 140-pound champion, versus Josh Taylor, the Scottish 140-pound champion, in a unification match. They're also fighting for the World Boxing Super Series Championship, the Muhammad Ali Trophy, and the ring belt.
Nice.
So this is a big one. That's going to be on in the afternoon. So you got combat all day. All day. You can tune in.
Sponsored by Rockstar.
But yeah, we're going to put up polls this week. Let us know who you got for Prograis, Taylor, Chisora, Price, Lima, McDonald, and we'll do Maia and Askren as well.
All right. And for fight announcements, I don't think we talked about this. We got Fat Quentin Jackson versus Fedor.
Talked about it last week, but no big deal. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
You're losing.
I'm just still seeing pictures of big. He looks like Big Shug coming in that arena.
Big Shug.
Big
Okay,
Shug.
we talk about the bare knuckle that happened this past weekend.
No, wait. Did Antonio Silva lose?
Yeah, bro. Bigfoot got knocked out by
Gabriel?
Gabriel Gonzaga. Knocked him out badly.
Oh, he was on that TRT then.
Bro, he had to have been juiced to the goods. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger head. Hold on. This is Bigfoot's head, alright? Right here. I've never seen a head that big before. This is his fucking head.
Shit.
Antonio Bigfoot Silva's head is massive.
And the rematch got announced too. We got Jason Knight versus Old Bob too. It was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
Not good for their head though.
There's a fight that I watched on YouTube because Bare Knuckle posts all their fights after. It was a rematch. I think it was on Bare Knuckle FC 4. It was one of the most insane fights I've ever seen. I'm gonna post the link to it or put a picture of it on Instagram. I can't. The names are missing me, but this shit. The fight got stopped. It was a Mexican versus an American. The Mexican got his jaw broken. First of all, it looked like it had a gall, like a stone in his neck, and his face right here. His forehead was ripped open, like he was just like pouring blood out of his head.
Wow.
It was brutal. Bare Knuckle, it like makes me cringe when I watch it, but it's entertainment, man.
Absolutely.
Who you got, Lobov or Knight?
Oh, Lobov.
Yeah,
That's the face of the company. Undefeated. 2-0 beat boxer Pauly Malignaggi.
Can you say his name?
Pauly Malignaggi. I got his belt and his girl. Oh!
Okay, his brother is Is Lobov ever gonna do real boxing, or is this where he's at now?
This is where he's at. It is his company.
Is he gonna fight for the title then?
He's got it. I think he'll make this fight for the title.
Jesus. Is there... It's at what, lightweight?
Yeah.
Is there a title at lightweight yet?
No.
Someone have it?
No.
No, it's vacant?
They should.
Okay.
And then we get a trilogy if it's not.
Anything else you want to add?
No, that's about it this week.
Wow, that energy just died there again together.
But I've been all brothering up this whole weekend.
So that's it. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks, guys.
Oh, whoa. 7-0, 7-0, 7-0. Shout out.
Man, they beat my Jets 33-0 yesterday.
1-6.
We're out.